All right, hey everyone, welcome to tonight's team call. It is Monday, April 1st. Don't worry, I'm not going to be pulling any April Fool's jokes on you guys tonight. I thought about it, but then I was like, I feel like he probably got enough of those already today. Brian pulled like 15 at his office today, and like he's such an instigator. I don't know how he didn't get like fired. But anyway, tonight we're going to be talking about Success Club trips because I just got back from ours, and it was so much fun. And I want to share with you guys like how awesome these trips are and how you can earn them, how you can get signed up, how you can opt in, what they're all about, and just like all the things related to these Success Club trips. So first, I just wanted to go through a couple of announcements. You guys know most of these already, but I just want to go through them again. So there's a team workout every weekday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern time. The link is accessible in both of the team page cover photo. If you click on it, off to the right, you'll see like team workout 8 a.m. Wow, I just had like a Canadian accent right there. Team workout. 8 a.m. You can click on that, and then you can also go to the Holistic Health Hub. Same deal. If you click on the cover photo, off to the right, or like in the comments or whatever it is, you can click on the link and it'll automatically connect you to all of us and everyone in like our downline. The National Wake Up Call is every Monday at 11. I usually listen to the recording because I'm at work by the time it's on, but I always listen to the recording on Wednesday morning on my way to work. So make sure you're hopping on those. There's a team call every Monday night at 9. You guys obviously know that because you're here with me. And then the Team Confidence team calls every Tuesday night at 8:45 p.m. Eastern time. All month, the Ultimate Portion Fix Challenge packs are $20 off, and then the $10 off for the kit. And then all month you can get free shipping on any apparel purchase in April, which is huge because usually shipping is like, I don't know why, but I feel like Beachbody has like higher shipping than usual, maybe because they're in California, I don't know. But if you want apparel, I feel like this is the month to do it because there's free shipping on everything. And I have a bunch of Beachbody clothes, and I swear like they are so high quality. Like I have like 5 tank tops, like 3 t-shirts, workout shorts, like everything, and they're my favorite clothes. Like I wear them every single day, and they're such high quality, so I highly recommend getting them. They have the cutest workout clothes too. And you also get a 25% off discount because you're a coach. Also, okay, so April, oops, this is out of, all right, just ignore that, I'll come back to that. So also, I just want to let you guys know that I'm taking a temporary hiatus from our biweekly call. So if any of you are scheduled for a biweekly call with me for the month of April, I'm not going to be doing any biweekly calls. This isn't because of you. It's just because we're moving, and I just want to make sure that I get the house all set up. And also, I kind of think it's a good thing because I'm kind of like kicking you guys out of the nest, and I'm like, hey, you know, you have all the resources you need to be successful. You know, you have Google, you have YouTube, you have Pinterest, you have Facebook, you have all the resources in the team page. So really make sure that you look into that kind of stuff. And of course, I am here 100% for you. If you have any questions, feel free to text me, Boxer me. And if you want to schedule a call, we can schedule a call. But I'm not going to be continuing on with the bi-weekly calls for this month. And I will connect with you near the end of the month or into May if you want to pick them back up again. So a lot of you guys already know what to do. Like, you've been coaching for a while. You know where to find things. So we'll see, like, you know, for me, for example, like with my coach Alexis, we probably have a call once like every other month. So I'll kind of connect at the end and see what you guys want to do, and we'll kind of go from there. But for this month, we're just going to be doing team calls, and that's really it, just because I need to focus on moving because it's just going to be a lot. I hope you guys understand. I know you do, but I just wanted to put that out there here. So some more announcements. The 21-Day Fix real-time workouts start today. So I didn't start mine today because it's in like the evening for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a day late, but then I'm going to follow it in real time, like every day after that. So like I'm doing day 1 tomorrow. So that way, by the time day 2 rolls around and I'm ready to do that workout, like it'll already be up because they're only going to be uploaded day by day because they're all in real time. So also the Transform 20 was added to the BOD member library today, and the Restart Kit is available at teambeachbody.com. Also, if you guys haven't gotten your summit tickets yet, now is the time to do it. From April 1st to the 7th, there's the last ticket sale, which is $175. It was $165 yesterday, but now because it's a new month, it's $175, and it's only going to get up from here or go up from here. So make sure that if you want to come to Summit, you are purchasing your ticket. Also, congratulations to Ashley. She is a Success Starter, so that means she gets her ticket for free. That means she hit Success Club her first 3 months as a coach, and I'm super proud of you. I'm going to give you another shout out on here because you totally deserve it, and that's freaking amazing. So the challenge group sneak peek is from April 9th through the 11th, and I would start inviting to that 2 weeks in advance. So start inviting today or tomorrow. And this is just a group that my partner and I, Lauren and I, are running. So if you have anyone interested in a challenge group and they're just, or like the Holistic Health Hub or whatever challenge group you're running, just add them to this group. It's just an informational group. It's totally free. And we just like break down everything, like what the group's about. We go and we combat like common objections. We talk about the pricing. So it's just a really like cool place for everyone to just kind of find out more about the challenge groups and what it takes to get involved in them without actually having to do the work, because Lauren and I will be doing all the work. Also, Super Weekend is April 12th through 14th. So if you haven't gotten signed up for this yet, please do. Super Weekends are so much fun, and I am so upset because this is like the one Super Weekend I really want to go to, because Shaun T is coming to my Super Weekend, and I am like crying because I planned a camping trip with a bunch of friends last year, and I didn't realize that it was going to be like the same weekend that Shaun T is going to be with us. I'm honestly like considering just like not going camping because I just want to see Shaun T so bad. So make sure you're signed up for Super Weekend. You can you can literally just type in like on Google Beachbody Super Weekend near me, and it'll pop up, and you can like type in your zip code and it shows you all the Super Weekends near you, and then you just like click on one, register for it, and show up. They're super awesome, and it's a really cool place to get to know other coaches in your area too. April 15th, the challenge group begins. Remember, this is for the Holistic Health Hub, at least. It's an ongoing challenge group, but I kind of give people a deadline so that it kind of just, it gives them a little sense of urgency. So I would also recommend inviting about like 2 weeks beforehand. So make sure you're inviting now for that. Also, from April 15th to the 22nd, there's 10% off all 3-day refresh kits, excluding challenge packs. So if you have anyone that wants a 3-day refresh, I totally should have gotten one for after the cruise because I stuffed my face with so much cheesecake and apple pie and french fries and pizza, and I feel like a piece of trash. But honestly, it's totally worth it, and I know how to get back on track. I'm like super excited that the 21-day fix is like out because it'll keep me on track. And then also April 23rd to the 25th is the coaching sneak peek. So I usually invite for this about a week or so, a couple of days in advance. And this is to anyone that I've been talking to coaching about so they can learn more. Okay, so the Ultimate Portion Fix, and I meant to tell you this too. And then this is out of order, but sorry for all my type A people, this is going to bother me. And then also on April 29th, the 21-day Fix Extreme workouts start in real time. So it goes right from the 21-day Fix to the 21-day Fix Extreme. Okay, so the Ultimate Portion Fix. The Ultimate Portion Fix starts April 1st, and for the next 21 days at 9 p.m. Autumn Calabrese, we already talked about this, is doing the 21-day Fix, and then for the 29th is when they start the real-time shooting of the 21-day Fix Extreme. And then again, it just tells you like the challenge packs are $20 off, and the kit is $10 off. And then these are all the important FAQs that tell you more about the Ultimate Portion Fix. I don't know about you guys, like I'm a little behind just because of the cruise, but I have finished like the introductory part of the Ultimate Portion Fix and module 1, and I'm going to be starting module 2 tomorrow. It's like, even module 1, it's like the introductory stuff. Like I still was mind blown by some of the facts she drops. Did you know that 70% of adults are overweight? Like that's crazy. And that 33% of children are overweight. Like just like blows my mind. So this program is going to be huge. And also, did you know, I'm such a sucker for fun facts. The average person consumes 152 pounds of sugar a year. Like that just like is crazy. That's like she like pulls it out in like this huge garbage can, like all the sugar. She's like, this is how much we consume in a year. Freaking unreal. So I'm like really excited about this because I feel like it's gonna be really informational and really dig deeper into nutrition, and it's going to be just a game changer. So make sure if you aren't doing it, get yourself started. It's only going to help you, and of course help other people with it, because this is good. Like nutrition is 80% of living a healthy lifestyle, right? So I feel like if we get people started with this program, like it's just going to be so revolutionary for them, and like also for their families too. Okay, Super Weekend's coming. We kind of talked about that already. So if you haven't signed up for that, sign up. And then the Coach Summit, we also talked about this already. This is kind of just like hitting like the bigger points. Also, you can earn a a spot at the Summit Success Club tailgate party, which the Summit tailgate parties are so much fun. We went to one last year. It was, I forgot, I know, there was a couple coaches on the team that went, and it was so much fun. So pretty much it's like a party for people that are hitting Success Club. So to qualify, you need to hit Success Club 10 in both April and May. And you get invited to this party at Summit, and it's like an exclusive party. And it's just like everything you can eat, drink, and like there's always like fun games. Like last year it was like carnival themed, or I think something along those lines. And there was fireworks, there was like all these like really fun, those little like pop-up games. I don't know how to explain them. With the carnival games. And so they were all there, and then they had all these different kinds of like candy stands, and I know we're coaches, but there was candy and popcorn and vegan cupcakes, and they were freaking amazing. So really tried to, and it's all free. Like you go there and it's just eat and drink for free, and it's just like a bunch of other people, and we all just go and have a good time, and it's really fun. So make sure if you're going to Summit, hit Success Club 10 in both April and May, and you will get an invite to the tailgate party. Sorry, Brian's clearly playing a game. Okay, so we're going to talk about Success Club Trip 2020. Sorry, guys, I feel like I'm going at 1,000,000 miles per hour right now. So if you have any questions about this after I'm done talking about it and explaining it, go to FAQ 11140. That's all about the Success Club trip. You can also go to successclubtrip.com/2020 to learn all about it. We're going to go through the website. I'm going to kind of show you guys everything. And if you haven't opted in already for an invite, make sure you go here. This is also on the Success Club Trip 2020 website. I'll show you how to get to it and opt in. So what it means to opt in is it means that you're interested in the Success Club trip, and if you like qualify to earn it, you get an invite. If you don't opt in and you qualify, you won't get an invite because like you never opted in because saying if you want the trip. So make sure you opt in if you haven't already. Completely free to do, no obligations, just do it. Okay, so here's the FAQ. Okay, so there's two different waves. Just because there's so many. So next year, let me just introduce this. The next year we're going to the Hard Rock in Punta Cana. We went there 2 years ago. I've been on 3 Success Club trips already, I think. I think it was the first one I went on. And Punta Cana is, oh my gosh, that's where I got engaged. Just thinking about this. Sorry, guys. So it's in Punta Cana. It's at the Hard Rock. And Hard Rock is an all-inclusive resort. And the resort is just beautiful. Like there's like a bunch of restaurants, and because it's all inclusive, like you literally, like when we went to Punta Cana, I didn't pay a dime. Like, yeah, I paid for the flight, but for like the room, for the food, for the drinks, for the excursions, like everything, I didn't pay a dime. And usually what they do is if you're hitting certain Success Club numbers, they'll give you credit towards stuff on the premises. So like, for example, they gave me like $750 to spend in the resort. And like Brian and I went on 2 different excursions, I think, with that money. Oh, no. We went on 1 excursion and we did a spa day. So it's really cool because you not only do you get the free trip, you get like money on the trip. And that actually just happened to us on the cruise too. We got like $500 credit. So we like went to Atlantis for the day for free. And I also got an internet package, obviously, just because I'm a coach and I can't go without like Wi-Fi for 2 seconds. So there's 2 different ways, and this is up to you to decide. I forgot which one I signed up for. So I'll let you guys know when I figure that out. I know Alexis and I talked about it and we're going on the same one, but there's a sunrise wave, which is from March 21st to the 25th, and then there's a sunset wave from the 25th to the 29th. So you kind of just look at your calendar, see what works better for you, but I always recommend going on the one that like your team's going on, just because it's so much more fun just to be with everyone. So both trips are identical. It doesn't matter which one you go on, you're going to be getting the same stuff. It's just really the dates that work best for you. So official website, I already told you guys that at successclubtrip.com/2020. Going to the Dominican Republic, they're, the official rules are in English, Spanish, and French, and then there's a sunrise wave and sunset wave. So qualification deadline. So this is really important. So some people think, and I've actually heard coaches say this, that they think that they have to hit Success Club every single month to get this trip. That is not the case. You have to, there's certain benchmarks, yes, but it's not to hit Success Club every month. So for example, for the first quarter, March 31st, 2019, so that just passed, all you have to do is hit Success Club 10 within 2019. So if you hit Success Club like 2 in January and then like 3 in February and 5 in March, that counts. You didn't hit Success Club in January and February, but you hit it in March, but total, that's Success Club 10. So that's what they're looking for. Does that kind of make sense, like how they break it down? It's not that you have to hit it every month, it's just like in total between January 1st and March 31st, you have to hit Success Club 10 in total between those 3 months. So the same thing goes for June 30th, so the second quarter. So you have to earn a minimum of 15 Success Club points. From January to June, you could totally do that. And for quarter 3 till December 30th, you have to hit a total of 20 Success Club points from January on. So totally doable. Again, you do not have to hit Success Club. You can like kind of, I mean, of course, I always recommend you hit Success Club every single month because that's what's going to move your business forward. But if you don't, you can still earn this trip. And it also says, if you do not meet these qualifications, your registration will be canceled and you'll be refunded. So make sure that you're hitting these qualifications because you don't want to lose your spot on these trips because they are so freaking amazing. And like it says here too, in order to be invited off the opt-in list, so make sure you opt in, you have to meet the minimum Success Club point requirements from the previous quarter, etc. So you have to build on them, you know what I mean? Like you can't just hit for June and not hit in March and September. You have to make sure you're hitting each qualification as they come up quarter by quarter. Okay, registration details. So there's always a $300 deposit regardless of if you earn the trip for free or not. So for example, Brian and I earned this past trip for free. We didn't pay a dime, but we did have to pay the $300 deposit and you don't get that back. That's just something you have to make sure you're okay with up front to pay the $300 deposit, which is totally worth it because the trips themselves, if you were to pay for them like out of pocket, would be a couple grand. So there's always a $300 deposit and that like holds your spot on the trip. And then there's different qualification windows. And it tells you here, like for elite coaches, premier coaches, coaches who earn Success Club in every month in 2018 and were a paid 5-star diamond. So it gives you kind of different qualifications and then when registration opens. So all of these already opened, as you can see. And then general registration windows for the below ranks open on 1/24. So like pretty much everyone else can schedule their trip after January 24th, which already passed. So this is another cool thing too, is you can bring guests. So every single year, Brian has come as my guest for free. So usually you can bring one guest. And of course, if you have a family, you can bring them too. But usually I think it like costs, if you're bringing more than like one guest, I think it costs like a little extra. So it says like here, guest fees, children under the age of 4 are free. Children ages 4 to 17, $54 per child per night, according to max occupancy rules for each room. And adults 18 years and older is $179 per adult per night, depending on the type of room. But I haven't had to pay that for Brian. So I think if you bring like one other person and you just get like a regular room, I don't think you'll have to pay that. But don't quote me on that, but I've never paid for Brian. And you have to register them as well, which is super easy. It like walks you through it when you get the registration. So there's a couple different types of rooms for Punta Cana. There's the Caribbean Suite, the Caribbean Sand Suite, and the Junior Islander Suite. And then there's Tier 2 rooms, which are a little bit more expensive. And it tells you here like kind of what the rooms would cost. And then of course you have the $300 non-refundable deposit, and it tells you, like what's included, how big the room is, all that jazz. I always get a Tier 1 room just because I don't need the space. I don't have kids, and honestly, you barely spend, unless you're like an introvert, which is okay if you are, but I literally use the room to shower and sleep. Like even on the cruise, that's all we did. We used the room to shower and sleep. Like you're never in your room. So I always recommend, like, of course, if you want to be like super bougie and get a really fancy room, great. But you might be paying a little out of pocket for that if you're not hitting like Success Club every month, because every time you hit Success Club, it kind of pays towards your trip. So I'm pretty sure if you hit Success Club 10 every month, it completely covers your trip. But say you're hitting like Success Club 5, you hit Success Club 3, you might be paying a little bit out of pocket because like every Success Club point you earn is money towards a trip. So the less you earn in Success Club points, the less goes towards your trip. But if you're hitting Success Club 10, like you'll definitely get it paid for. And even Success Club 5, you'll definitely get most of it paid for. Maybe you'll pay like $100 or $200 out of pocket for the whole trip. So that's another reason why too, is like I kind of go for the cheaper rooms because I know I'm always going to get it for free, as opposed to like paying more and then maybe having to pay a little out of pocket. Like totally not worth it just for a shower and a bed to sleep in. Up to you though. You can totally go for the bougier rooms if you want to. Okay, so the cancellation policy, obviously there's different times you can cancel and everything, and it tells you, you know, the closer to the trip that you cancel, the more that you have to pay out of pocket, or not pay out of pocket, but the less you get refunded, I should say. So the closer to the trip date, so the closer to whatever the trip dates were, I forgot already, like March something, the less you get refunded. So, and obviously guys, like the $300 deposit is not refundable, and if you're not paying anything anyway, like it doesn't really matter, so you can always just cancel. You cannot transfer anything regarding the Success Club trips, no exceptions. That's always been the case. And then there's frequently asked questions: is food and drink included? Yes, it's an all-inclusive resort. Upgraded alcohol and menu selections are available. You totally don't need that, believe me. Like, they give you literally anything you ask for at restaurants and the bars. What happens if a coach registers outside a designated time slot? It'll be canceled and they'll have to re-register. Most registered coaches earn trip dollars to attend. No, but coaches must. So trip dollars are the things I was telling you about, like the money that you kind of have just to play in the resort, whether it be the excursions or you can upgrade your drink package, you can go to the spa. No, but coaches that must meet quarterly Success Club requirements or will be canceled. Are trip dollars taxable? Yes. I'm trying to see how many there are. You guys can read these. Okay. There's nothing really, really crazy in here. But does that all make sense? Does anyone have any questions? I saw there's some things in the chat box. We got this. What if you haven't hit Success Club 10 in the first quarter? Then you probably won't get an invite, or at least now you won't get an invite. But like I said, if up here, wherever it is, if you make Success Club 15 happen between now and June 30th, you will get an invite. And then Ashley said, so if I already have 24 Success Club points, does that mean I get to go? Did you opt in? Then yeah, you should. Did you get an invite? I'm trying to think. You should get an invite in the mail or like in your email. If you haven't already, that just means that other people are getting the invite before you, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to get one. So I would just say either wait and you'll eventually get your invite, or you can call customer service and check in. But I know that a lot of people are on the waiting list. So usually you'll get one. It just might take a little bit more time than like immediately, March 31st. Good questions. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys the Success Club trip website because it just makes me so happy. So this is what, oh my gosh, I remember this resort. I feel like I was just there. Holy crap. Okay, so the lodging. I'm going to go through this because the rooms are super sick and they include like jacuzzis at the foot of your bed. They're really cool. Okay. So, of course, like I said, guys, make sure you opt in, see how to get invited. Just click on that, and it brings you to the opt-in thing. Prices, again, there's a $300 non-refundable trip deposit. Additional charges apply for guests over double occupancy. Oh, that's what it was. So if it's anyone additionally, like so more than 2 people, that's when you start paying for them. But 2 people, you don't have to pay anything for your guests. Okay, cool. So this is the Caribbean suite. As you can see, there's that really cool jacuzzi. Brian is such a sucker for jacuzzis and hot tubs. Like every single day, he's like, let's go back and go in the jacuzzi. And like he would always just fill it up and like put shampoo in there for bubbles. I'm like, oh my gosh, you are such a child, but I love it. And I also think we got double beds. Like the night we got engaged, like we literally slept in separate beds. I don't know how I did that or why, but we definitely got double beds now that I'm thinking about it. For some reason, I did that on accident. But you can get either the double or you can get them pushed together for a king. So yeah, it says king or double beds. It's the same thing. I don't know why I got double beds. And then there's a Caribbean sand suite. I honestly don't know the difference between the two. They look the same to me. And then there's the Islander Junior. I think they're in different like parts of the resort. That's maybe the difference. And then there's the Islander Junior Suite, which is super cute. And there's also a golf course. You can see it out there. And then for the tier 2, for the bougier people, there's a 1-bedroom presidential suite. So romantic with all these candles. So you can get that. You might get like a living room, a dining room, a bedroom. That's pretty cool. And then you can get the 2-bedroom family suite. So if you have kiddos, this would be the one to go for. And then those are the 2 tier 2 ones. So they're really fancy. And then there's the agenda. It doesn't really have much on here yet just because it's like kind of far out. It's like a year away. So it tells you like when everything is going on. Also, there's the really cool thing about the Success Club trips too is, number 1, you get to see your team, which is always the best part. Number 2, everything's free. It's all included. And then number 3, you get those trip dollars just to like spend on whatever you want if you qualify for them, of course. And number 4 is all the freaking super trainers are there just walking around in their bathing suits. Like freaking Joel walks by and I like break my neck every time. But I'm just kidding. Brian gave him a high five in Punta Cana and I was so jealous. I was just like, oh God, so jealous. And you also get workouts every morning. So they schedule like on the cruise, for example, we had 3 workouts back to back every morning and you could choose which one you wanted. So Jericho, Joel, and Autumn were on the cruise. So every day you got to either work out with all 3, 2, 1, whatever you chose. And there was a Shakeology bar and they do that on these trips too, when they're like it was Punta Cana and Riviera Maya, Mexico. They did that too. So it's cool because you get to work out with the super trainers while you're on vacation and also gets you out of bed up and early so you can like just make the most out of your day. Okay, so make sure, if you haven't already, go to Success Club trip and then go to how to get invited. Click on this, go through all this stuff, add your name to the opt-in list if you haven't already. I'm just going to hammer this home. Even if you haven't at Success Club, doesn't matter. Go opt in because you never know. And then it gives you, all this jazz, which we just went through this FAQ. So, oh my gosh, I'm like out of breath. Does anyone have any questions about the Success Club trip, what you need to do to earn it, anything like that? And also, we totally got to take a team pic because I miss all of you guys and I just want to put it up on the gram. No. Rochelle, I'm happy to see you made it. I know you were nervous you couldn't make it. No one has any questions? I went over it that thoroughly. Wow. Give myself a pat on the back for that one. Also, guys, this is going to be sometime in the future, but I want to know, just raise of hands. If I were to do a team retreat at my place in Florida, how many people would be interested in that? Yeah. Would you actually come? Oh, wow. Okay. All of you guys. Great. Once the house is up and running and we have it all beautifully decorated, I will definitely let you guys know. But I'm thinking of doing some kind of retreat just for us to hang out and just chill and go hang out by the pool and look at the gators in my backyard. I know Barbara loves gators. All right. Sorry. Anyone have any questions? I know Miranda, you unmuted yourself, so I'm guessing you have.
I had a question, but not about the Success Club trip. About when are you going to start doing summit stuff?
That's a good question. So I was actually planning on reaching out to everyone individually this week. I know I reached out to a couple of you today just asking if you are coming or not. But by show of hands just on here, who is definitely going to summit just so I can start planning. So Ashley, Miranda.
So is Whit. Whitney and I are flying out together actually.
Becca. Okay. And then Miranda. Yeah, because I know Brooke's coming too, she said. Jo Marie, you said you're coming, right? Jo Marie's coming. Does anyone know if any of their downline coaches, I know Miranda, you just said Whitney's coming, but any other downline coaches coming that they know of off the top of their head?
No.
The coach that I signed up, my cousin, I think she's coming.
Okay.
Because she already has 2 people who she's going to try to sign up this week.
Awesome. What's her name?
Dania.
What is it?
Dania, Dania.
Okay, cool. And then I just texted someone else. Who was it? Does anyone else know of anyone else on the team? I just said anyone else like 15 times on the team that is coming that's not on this call. I'll have to
I don't know for sure, but I know Christina bought a ticket, but I don't know if she's still going or not. But you might ask her.
Okay, Christina maybe. And then I know you said Megan. Someone said Megan, right? Megan's coming.
Jen going maybe?
Jen's not coming. She has a wedding. I'm so pissed at her.
Mm.
I'm just kidding. I'm not pissed at her, but I'm really sad she can't make it.
And Jamie, I'm assuming, is not.
Jamie, I really want her to come, but with the baby, she said she's gonna try, but I don't know if that'll actually happen just because she's a new mama. I told her bring Spencer and she could be the little team mascot. We could dress her up in like beach body apparel and have her like with like these little mini weights. So cute. Okay, so then so far that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 7 definitely and 9 possibly. Wow, guys, I'm gonna have to start like looking into houses and stuff. And we're gonna have to and Brian's gonna come too, and he's gonna be our chauffeur and just drive us everywhere so we can just be princesses.
You guys do catch me up in your stories because I'll be there in spirit.
Oh, I know, Rochelle, I'm so sad you can't be there. When are you due?
June 15th.
Oh, wow,
So
that's really close. Yeah.
So she'll be like 3 weeks old or maybe, depending on when she comes. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you gotta send us pictures of like a little baby Rochelle. Do you know if it's a girl or boy? Or are you surprised?
Yeah, it's a girl.
So exciting. So happy
Yeah.
for you. Oh my goodness. That is freaking awesome. Do you have a name picked out? I'm just like getting ahead of myself. No name.
No, gosh, there's just so many options.
I know. And like people are getting so creative nowadays too with their names. I'm just like, whoa, hold the phone.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Does anyone have any other questions? I'm so happy to see you all. I miss you guys so much. I like wish you guys could come on the cruise with me. I was like, I wish my team was here. They're so cool.
It looks like you had an amazing time.
Oh, it was something else. I gotta tell you, Gabby, I don't know if you guys have seen Gabby on my stories. She is a freaking riot. Like, I just love being around her because she's so crazy. Alexis is pretty crazy too. I can't keep up. All right, guys, let's take a pic and then I'll let you guys go. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. So cute. All right, I'll tag y'all in it. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for hopping on, and it was lovely to see all your faces. Again, we're going to be having team calls every single Monday, but as far as like the bi-weekly calls go, those are just going to be canceled temporarily, and I'll hit you guys up in the future about that. We'll kind of like get that all figured out in the future. But have an awesome week, guys, and I will see you soon. Have a good night.